What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Gunfish TV. I want to thank you for tuning in to my channel today. I appreciate it very much. If you're not already subscribed, be sure to hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell as well, so you do not miss out on any of my upcoming content. So today I'm out here on the river. I took the day off work. It is a beautiful day, but it's a little chilly and I might be a little bit underdressed, but basically, to explain the conditions, right now it's 37 degrees. Yesterday was a high of 74. Great big cold front come in last night. Today is a high of 50, I believe, maybe just upper 40s. So we are fishing in major cold front conditions. So I'm not sure if it shut the fish down or if they might really be biting. The water temps, I haven't looked at them yet. I'll let you know what they are as soon as we get up there to start fishing. But I came down river. The river is very, very shallow right now. And I came down river, had to go over a bunch of bars and stuff. Hopefully we can make it back, but I got down to where I wanted to be at. And we're primarily probably gonna do some flipping today. Probably gonna throw the crankbait. Hopefully we can get into a big fish. I think there's a very, very good possibility that we might be able to catch a good bag today. I don't have that long to fish, about 3.5 hours or so, but we're gonna put some fish in the boat. We're gonna have a good time. So we're gonna go ahead, get up front, start making some casts. Let's see if we can catch us a big one. Alrighty, we are right here at our first spot. I'm gonna get this trolling motor dropped down. Water temp is 53.4, so basically the same as what it was last time, which is awesome. And I'm actually gonna pick up this small War Eagle 1/2 ounce finesse jig, and I'm gonna throw up here on this point a couple times, and we're gonna see if we can get bit. I'm gonna be able to gauge how these fish are biting pretty quickly, I think, just based off some of the areas that I'm gonna be fishing, you know, kind of early, because this is one of the better areas right here. So hopefully we get into them kind of quick, and that lets us know that these fish are biting. I hope that's how it works out. Anyway, it could be really tough. Like I said, big cold front come in last night, and that could definitely change things and make it a lot tougher. But it should be some fish stacked up on this point right here. The fish could be a little bit deeper than they were last time, which they weren't very deep last time at all. I did catch some like in 15 foot, but there were some shallow fish as well. And we might, you know, fish this and pick up and go down. The current's running very slow. That's the only reason that I'm gonna fish with the current, I guess you would say. Just because the current is moving so slow, because the river is just crazy low. And at first they had said the wind wasn't gonna blow today. And then when I looked at it this morning, it said it was gonna blow 10 to 15. So I have no clue what it's gonna do, and I don't think the weathermen really do either, but whatever we got going on, we'll deal with it. I think we should be good to go. Just kind of got to figure out what bite these fish are on, what they want. All right, so we came down river a little bit. The current up there was running just a little bit too hard, and to fish down with the current, I don't like for it to be moving that fast. So we're gonna pick the old speed crawl up, and we're gonna start off right here, and we're gonna fish back down up this way, and hopefully we can get on to some fish kind of quick. And I just kind of came down here real slow. I didn't want to muddy up the banks or anything like that. I think in these small rivers, when you run and you muddy the banks up, it messes them up. And it ain't even I think, it's I know. So keep that in mind if you're fishing a small river or a small body of water or something. Muddying up the banks can mess things up for a while, so pay attention to that. But I got Zoom speed crawl, 3/8 ounce, 1 objective tungsten. I do have a 1 objective bobber stopper on there as well. So we're just gonna fish along and see if we can catch some. Fish some of this deeper stuff. This is a deep outside bend, and it definitely should be some fish set up, you know, on them, and it should be grouped up. So where we catch one, we should have the opportunity to catch a few more, and hopefully we get into a big one today. 53.5-degree water temps is perfect. Really, really good water temps. But like I said, we are facing, you know, cold front conditions, so the fish might not be firing off very good. I don't know why, but something is telling me to go with blue. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put on blue real quick. I have fished that green pumpkin color for a few minutes and haven't really gotten bit very good, but even on the way here, something was telling me to try blue. So that's what we're gonna do. Put a little bang on there. See if this blue is the ticket. Get off there. Well, line wants to get wrapped around everything, and the wind is blowing against the current right now. So you got the current running this way, you got the wind blowing this way, so they're kind of going against each other. There's a fish. Got that one. Oh, nice one. Oh yeah, pretty one. Whew. I gotta touch this wet sucker. Get my hand freezing. Nice one. Pretty fish. I flipped up there and he come up and was on it. Nice. Thank you, bud. All right, well, there's a couple bites kind of quick. That first fish I missed was just right there at that log right there. So cast it up, come up, and he was on it. Now my hands are wet and absolutely freezing. Whew. That sun needs to get up over them trees. All right, so I just switched back to tilapia magic. Caught that one fish on that emerald blue, got that other bite, but just everything was, I don't know, something was telling me to try that, and I tried it, and I don't know, but then I kind of started telling myself I needed to put this tilapia magic back on. So we got the tilapia magic back on. We're gonna throw this around, see if we get bit. We're gonna pick up the crankbait. I'm not throwing it right now because it's just so much wood and everything right here, and it's not like solid treetops and stuff. Like, it's just a lot of junky overlapping stuff, and it's hard to even get the Texas rig through it. So I would just get hung up like crazy with that crankbait. So we're gonna fish along with this, get up in a little bit more open water, and we're gonna throw that crankbait around. Might throw the spinnerbait, some different stuff. But I'm just wishing right now that I had worn more clothes. Whew. Frosty out here. If the wind wasn't blowing, it wouldn't even be that bad, but that wind is really making things very, very chilly. Oh, there's a good bite. Is he on it? He's on it. Oh no, we missed him. Daggone it. I don't know why I'm missing him. That was another good bite. That's 2 good bites and 2 misses. There he is. He's bit it again. He's on it. Got him that time. Oh yeah, solid one. All right, he's got his mouth open, so he felt like he was a doggone tank. Still a nice fish though. Got him on the old speed crawl. There he is. Thank you, buddy. I don't know if that was the fish that bit at the cast before or not. Very well could have been, same spot. We're gonna pitch down there again just to make sure it's not a big group of them. That was a really bad cast. The wind's got me kind of blowing around a little bit. Curious. These fish are so, like when I'm bringing them in, their mouths are wide open, so when you set the hook in them, they feel giant, but they're really small. Right then, I flipped up in there when I came up. I mean, that fish was gone with it. Makes me think that it may definitely be some more fish in that area right there. So let's go ahead and get another one on and see if we can get back in there. All right, so I think we've put 3 fish in the boat, and we've been fishing for about 45 minutes. I think about 45 minutes. And I've missed 2 other bites. So, not terrible. I feel like I definitely should get bit right here. Got this big log jam, big tree laid up. But every fish that's bit it has been fairly aggressive when they bit it, but I'm just not getting a lot of bites at the moment. So that's kind of what we got going on. Got a lot of junky laydowns right here kind of piled up together. Definitely should be some fish in that or around it. There he is. There we go. Chunky fish. That might be the biggest one of the day, actually. Just did get him on the outside of the mouth right there. They're up there around this tight cover. Pretty fish. Thank you. He bit it aggressive. I mean, these fish, like I said, when they're biting, I mean, they're biting it aggressively. Seems like the bites have picked up a little bit more as the sun has come up some. I don't know if that has anything to do with it at all, but it could. You never know. This wind is really picking up now, big time. It's really blowing hard. I was really hoping that this wasn't going to happen. I was hoping that the weatherman was wrong when he called for high winds today, but it was high winds yesterday on the lead of that cold front coming in, And I was hoping that today was going to be fairly calm being the day after, but it does not look like that is going to be the case. This wind blowing off this water right now is extremely cold. And I got my bibs on, but I didn't really come prepared for fishing in cold weather for some reason. I guess just because it's really my first time of the year. I just got on a t-shirt with a hoodie over top of it. Definitely could have used a little more than that, but that's okay. We're gonna fish along, and at least we're in the sun now a little bit. Oh my goodness, my caster's so bad. All right, so we got this wind blowing like this and all. We are gonna pick up the spinnerbait. 1/2 ounce Cumberland Pro Lure spinnerbait right here in a shad color. I don't remember exactly what the color is. Glimmer shad or something, but got a little small 3-inch grub trailer on there. We're gonna throw this and we're just gonna kind of slow roll it. Real slow. Let it do its thing. It's a good time of the year to catch fish on a spinnerbait. Good water temps, windy. So we'll see if it can work its magic today. Maybe we can get into a big one. All right, well, the spinnerbait didn't work out. So I guess we'll pick the speed crawl back up. Oh my goodness. That thing don't weigh as much as that spinnerbait does, I can tell you that. Slung that thing not even close to where I wanted to cast it. All right, come on, big girl. Bite that old speed crawl down there. Oh my God. That's a pretty good one. I mean, that dude right there absolutely rocked it. We're skating him across the top, but I dropped down, and when I come up, I mean, he was all over it. Thank you, bud. He had hit it and just was gone with it. Crazy. Let's see if we can get some more. So basically, as soon as I picked the speed crawl back up, I got bit. Probably tells me I need to keep it in my hand. That is what that probably tells me. So that's what we're going to do for the time being. Let's keep it right in our hand. Keep throwing it. That's a good bite. That's a decent fish. I believe that is the biggest of the day, or right there at it anyway. It's a solid one. He was on the front side of that wood. When I come up, he was swimming off with it. Man, we pegged him. He was not coming off. There we go. Pretty fish. Thank you there, buddy. Get you on back in. He was right on the front side. When I come up, he was swimming off to the side with it. It stuck him. See if we can get one more fish out of that speed crawl. Oh God, there's a bite. Got him. Oh, he's way out here. He is not big at all. He thumped it. I mean, that fish right there absolutely thumped it when he bit it. Come here. Little guy. Where's the big ones at? Let's get another speed craw up here. Gotta clean this boat out. They have speed craws everywhere. They're hitting it so hard and they're coming out with it really fast. So like it's, when you set the hook, you're almost hitting them like at the end of your hook set. So it's almost making me think that I'm gonna lose them, but I mean, I'm sticking them good, but just hitting them way at the end of the hook set. Oh my goodness, that fish. Oh, he was so far out. Oh, that fish had it big time. Okay, good, it popped out to the front of his mouth. That fish was so far out. It's crazy. That's like the second or third bite I've had right there. It's a nice fish. I honestly thought that I had like missed that fish or lost him after the hook set, but he had swam out with it so far. He was darn near underneath the boat. There's a good bite. Got it. Oh, a pretty fish. Oh, he just come off. He just came off. Daggone it. I mean, that was a good bite right there. That was about a 2.5+ pounder. Probably more than him down there. He thumped it when he bit it too. I mean, I come up and he just don't. There's one. Ooh, there's a nice one. There's a nice fish. Finally, about time. Get in here. That's a chunk. Got him like in the bottom of the lip. He won't coming off. Definitely the best fish of the day. Look, got some black spots on him. Got a little black inside of his lip right there, a little black spot right there. Beautiful fish. We're about to go all up in the trees here, but that's a nice fish. I came up and I didn't feel anything at all, and I was like, oh, I think one's got it and might be swimming away with it. But really nice fish right there. Nothing giant, you know, a 2.5 probably. Nice fish. Thank you for biting, buddy. Old speed craw done snatched him another one. Got another shoreline that I really got a feeling we're gonna get some fish on. All right, let's go up there to that next shoreline. I gotta go slow and get up over these sandbars and all. So we're gonna go up. We're gonna get up to that next outside bend, and that might be the last place we're able to fish, but that's definitely somewhere that I want to hit before we gotta go. So let's ease up that way. She wants some choke. Like I told y'all, it's cold. It is cold. Whew. Alrighty, made it up to the next spot. Man, this is like This is like a deep hole between two very, very shallow holes. So we just came over a great big shallow flat. It's really shallow right here. It deepens up in this bend and then it gets shallow again. So should be able to catch some fish right here. Should have them stacked up. We're about to find out. Got it. Little guy. Well, we did get us one more before we were going to leave, but definitely not the size that I wanted to get. Let's throw back up there. Might be some more sitting up there. Got a little bit of a backflow, kind of back swirl. There's one. He was out here in the middle. I'm just kind of like firing back out in this bend because I was just really surprised that I fished through it and didn't get bit. That's a little teeny guy right there, but we're gonna make another cast. Another cast out there. Fish bit it pretty aggressively. They might want it kind of like thrown parallel with the bank, maybe. Not sure. That's the second bite I've gotten fishing it like that. That's it. Last cast right there. I have no more time. I've tried to get that one last fish and I've not been able to do it. So if he don't come on this cast right here, I gotta roll. I've got to go. Man, this outside bend honestly disappointed me a little bit. I really thought that I was gonna be able to really get into him here. Oh, there's a bite. Oh, I just dropped it. I really thought that I was going to be able to get into him. Oh, look, that's got to be a gar. It just dropped it. Yeah, that was like a gar or something. It was just down there chewing on it. But that's all we can do right there. We had fun. And the conditions were pretty crummy, not gonna lie, but that was to be expected. Big front come in. I just hope it's got the deer moving, so this afternoon maybe my daughter can get a shot on a deer and maybe she can get her very first one. She did miss one a couple days ago. She missed a doe, but I don't know, maybe today will be her day. I hope so.